Hi everyone. Such a beautiful evening, Sunday. Thank you so much for coming all along. Um, Today we will talk about pyramids. I mean, I know a lot of pyramid masters are pretty much aware of what is the power of pyramids. I will just try to take a little bit in how it started, where the research has started, how scientists, what kind of insight scientists has found, and the science behind it is very mysterious. That's what so many people have said because the benefits are such that scientists are still researching. Can we go to the next slide, please? When I first heard about pyramid, I was just wondering, the pyramids are merely a structures. What big deal? Why so many people are so? I mean, people because I come from that type of a culture that nowhere the pyramids are being taught either in school or in outside or anywhere outside, right? So I was just I was just in a ignorant mode, like when my friend Sirisha Pamlit said, like, oh, there are benefits of pyramid. Kids can utilize all these things. So where I was coming from is purely a logical mind that my mind was not ready to accept. It's just a structure, geometric. So then, after meditation, slowly that friction or whatever the wall I have built on myself slowly start dissolving. I just had this, the pyramids have really a power. Yes. So initial benefits are initial experiences, like we have heard from so many people. Whoever has meditated, what is their experience under the pyramids? Every structure has an energy. For example, this hall is in square. Whatever we feel is different. If we are sitting in an open, like if suppose if we go to like the other centers, right, where there is a dome, that experience is different. So when you have the pyramid energies, the experience is different. So every geometrical shape or circle has some. Every geometric shape has their own energy, and pyramids with all four sides. I am not going into the details of all that one. Um, all details of that. But yeah, this is the basic Pyra plus Amit. Pyra is fire, Amit in the center. If we have fire, like we have five elements, right? And fire have their own significance. So what does that fire talks about? Fire talks about, is it just burns or it just um it 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 generates energy, and it also sustains it. It not only have the effect on only that part, it will amplifies, right? So it's one of the fire element, and then it is always in the center, which is burning. When it is burning, it has all the properties of the fire. It Next slide, please. So pyramid shape with the precise ratios, like I will talk a little bit about Great Pyramids of Giza also. Center, like we do have like north and south axis, which reflects, which generates, which accumulates, make available certain energy fields. And there are so many experiments by so many scientists. So the scientists have found the shape inside the pyramid always have a certain type of energy, but they did not understand only why that place has that energy. Can we go to next slide, please? So in back in I don't have the year, but it in sometime back, late in 40s or 50s. So the Carbal first experimented, like he's experimented on the razor blades and found out the mysterious ability to keep razor sharp. So these experiments are done by scientists. And if you see, the razor blade is also like it is taken from the Pyramid Power book. So the blades normally used versus the blades kept under pyramid used 3 to 4 times more. That's one of the property. Like
it's so mysterious. I mean, there's nothing coming from outside and nothing coming happening, and how it is happening. Can we go to the next slide, please? So there were patents also, and the experiments like in 1950, Parzo, he received a patent number 91304 on a pyramid, which is used for prolonged and longevity of razor blades. So the razor blades are the one which I just took the razor blades. But if we go to the next slide, there are so many other areas also. The pyramids has been extensively used in the space. In the space, it's not only powerful only on this Earth planet or physical plane. In the space also, whatever this properties of energy, it is still there. And NASA is considering using pyramids for astronauts where they can have and do their experiments with a less amount of food, like it generates energy, like if I have the astronauts under that. So that's one of the, and there is other areas is power sources, like if there is other consideration of using electrical power to small cities, perhaps the solar energy can be used and absorbed, stored under the pyramids connections used by most viable materials, mostly for absorbing electromagnetic energy field. So there are so many videos, there are so many um, presentations done by PSSM masters itself exclusively on the pyramids, but I'm throwing some light on, can we go to the next slide, please? Yeah, how it is being used in different areas are in the section. In education and healthcare, pyramids also helps in increasing focus for the students. For the students, they have used pyramid type of a structure where they were doing their homework or their research work with more focus. Yeah. And pyramids are capable of both relaxing and energizing individuals. So many students find their mental acuity improved in enhancing the research work and the homework. So it's not only it is not confined to the meditation alone. It is spread across so many other fields like space, healthcare, and then healing also. Can we go to the next slide? Pyramid power for healing and meditation. If you see the Institute of Healing Sciences, this book was written back in old. That time itself, if you see the image, the way how they have pyramids and do, to see the electromagnetic waves are like how the energy is being captured, right? So many people experience healing properties. For example, like I know Srini have great experiences of healing energies. Um, One theory focus intensifies and identify energies that healing is possible. So the atmosphere itself inside the pyramids stimulates stimulation and acceleration, the enzyme action which accounts for effects of mummification, preservation, and intensify the meditation. So when we talk about mummification and preservation, right? So many of the belief system, our belief is like based on Giza pyramids, right? Giza pyramids, many people know it is 5,000 years, but it is beyond 5,000 years. It is beyond 10,000 years. And people who has come from the Atlantis has built that. So they are all coming with their the very first civilization. Their um, they were like they are not in the 3D plane. They were beyond the 3D plane. So it is mentioned that they have done that. Otherwise, if we all thinking from the logical mind, how the such a big stones of Giza pyramid has put, and this is before the Egyptians, and pyramids are there across the world. The Mayan cultures, the Toltecs, Aztecs, and everybody have used pyramids. And in Peru, most of the people they don't even call pyramid as a pyramid; they call it as a temples. So they don't they just go inside the pyramids and they just meditate. So that's how the pyramids has been used across. And Indian culture, it's nothing but like a Sri Chakra. So the Sri Chakras are the same, and many of the temple structures are being used in the similar way. Okay. So we talked about different areas like how pyramids are used, right? Pyramids in horticulture. This has been, recently talked by Master Sheetal and Arun also in one of the mini meditation summit. The seeds. This is I use this slide so that we all can use in our home. Take the seeds and put it under the pyramid. See, the germination rates will increase. So it will germinate and it produces stronger, healthier plant in a shorter period of time. And large pyramids, like this is for seeds. Like if take the example of larger pyramids, are used as hothouses and sanatoriums to maintain the life of plants during the dormant cycles. So this is just the Google. I just Googled it today morning. Pyramid experiments involving seeds have exploded. So it's all like Buddha says, like don't believe anything blindly. Go ahead and experiment and experience. So if you take do your own research or do the research of keeping the seeds, like this is beautiful um, spring season, everybody starts doing their gardening. Have the seeds and put it under pyramids. Like we have pyramids, like you can create pyramids with your own hands. Like there are specifications. um, Put that for 1 week, and there is another experiment. Can we go to the next slide, please? So do this experiment. Actually, an experiment can be conducted at home. In one way, the plants can be benefited. Like place ordinary tap water under pyramid for 1 week. After 1 week, the science behind that is like the molecules are crystalline structure. I mean, the structure of water changes if you keep pyramid water under pyramid for 1 week. It will completely crystallizes because it's mummifies us, right? So and then use that same water to your plants and see how the quality of the growth, that water itself will help as a fertilizer. And and many reports says like the floral propagation, right? Like if you're using for flowers, like if you're getting five plants, you get 15 plants at 20 flowers. So yeah, that's a simple experiment we all can try. Especially there are so many enthusiasts like Tanuja who talks with the plants actually. So we all can do this a small experiment. Can we go to the next slide? Yeah, this is just Transamerica pyramid structure, how they have used pyramid structure in San Francisco. Can we go to the next slide? Yeah, this is for the spiritual. Now we will come to the pyramids for spiritual. So the experiments conducted, whoever has used pyramids for meditation, they said they have the they felt calmer, they felt more spiritual. They also, I mean, the perspective have changed. They have a different perspective for life. They also, felt energized. They also feel like, whatever the solution they were actually struggling, the solutions has rapidly, struck them. So it's for spirituality. And what is pyramid for PSSM is a symbol of oneness. All three sides, body, mind, soul. All these three sides of the pyramid are body, mind, soul. Can we go to the next slide? And PSSM, one of the greatest things of PSSM is it is not a religion basis. It is all modern science. It's all about, it's an inclusion of religions, it's inclusion of culture, it's an inclusion of new age spiritual scientist and supreme consciousness. It's just a pyramid structure that they have, that we pretty much um, value the animal kingdom, plant kingdom, and all of the great masters who is bringing their great wisdom from different sources, all religions. And like you have Osho, Ramana Maharshi, like Loksam Rampa, Blavatsky, and all these folks have, done their great work. So our master and teacher Patri sir has always talked about, if you want to expand yourself, just go ahead and read, or try to be open to everything, learn from everyone. understand the essence. So with the inclusion, it's a symbol of inclusion. It's a symbol of that's what PSSM is all about. It's not about one master. Can we go to the next slide, please? And I think yeah, this is a shell of yeah. That's the last slide, right? Okay. So I just wanted to share my personal experience. In my backyard, I have 10 by 10 pyramid. Typically in India, I heard like there are so many pyramids and it has reduced the accidents, number of accidents. It is placed, it's an experimented in a place where there is a lot of accidents has happened. And I have 10 by 10. And one day I heard from my, I think Satish was also there. Uh, I heard that there is a big sound has come. It just, the road is like this and I have pyramid like this in my backyard. A big sound has come and then they thought like something it's happened, but magically there is nothing happened. Then one old lady came out of the car. A car is Satish, you want to come and explain it? Yeah, it took one round in the air and then I think it flipped. So then nothing happened to that. Then I was thinking why come why that has happened. Yeah, Satish was.
Actually, we thought that it was a small accident, like two cars hit it. But actually, what happened is like suddenly one car came in between, and the other car applied sudden brake. The car which would applied sudden brake has flipped, but nothing is happened to anybody. That's a miracle. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a living example of having a pyramid in the backyard. Like I was wondering why, at least why that should happen, but then later I realized it stopped the accident. It did not let you. So if 10 by 10 have that much of power, and if we go ahead and get a bigger pyramid in Atlanta, and we can imagine the kind of a benefits we're gonna get by 5 by 51 by 51 pyramids. It's actually whenever like it's been 4 5 months I have not used my backyard pyramid, and I mean yesterday I just went and said that the energy stored, it is still there. It just took all my 1 week stress in a minute actually. So that's how the energy stores whenever we have pyramids. So yeah, that's what I want to share. And I also wanted to request Srini to come and talk about his healing experience. 2 minutes of experience of yours. I know you have shared in the last session also. If you want to share your healing, especially the healing at a deeper level.
Yeah. Hi, this is Rene. I've been doing meditation for past 10 months, and during night time, I'll be doing the meditation under the pyramids, right? At least 1 hour. So the healing I got it is the weakness, right? The body weakness, what I encountered every day, the body weakness was completely reduced. So that is the main benefit I got it from the meditation under the pyramid. So the other benefits, what I am seeing is I had some frozen shoulder pain that I've been experienced last 3 months before doing the meditation. After doing the meditation under the pyramid, that frozen shoulder pain completely reduced. I could able to lift my hands. So that is another benefit I got it. And I see like sleep under the hanging pyramid. So throughout the night, I got a lot of energies. I can see that my hair also go crazy. That is a proof like the cosmic energy circling over this also that I identified. Better than that, I also recognize that my body is strengthening, like my body, especially the muscles, got strengthened is right without doing any strengthening exercise. Although my biceps got strengthened, right? That is very surprising to me how it happened. So that is another way to it. And I see the tremendous improvement in my eyesight. That one I can say like another little bit about it. And the electric sound that got reduced because of this thermal energy, the cosmic energy. That is another benefit, right? Um, I see like throughout the day, I'm very much energized, have a lot of energy, where I don't want to say me, right? That kind of energy I'm receiving. So I'm also doing some grounding to neutralize some of the energies what I'm doing. Right? And there's so many details. But it definitely will be active throughout the day. Um, when I'm doing the meditation under the pyramid, I'm seeing like the energy is flowing, and seeing like the message like massage I did the tingling sensation and the needle like pinching over the head. And also we see the acupuncture treatment over the face. And recently I've started seeing like the electric current kind of shock, right? That is what I have been experiencing recently. So it looks like a lot of energy is flowing through. The entire body is vibrating, right? That's what I felt. So I really energized after this meditation, and especially under the pain. You can enhance the power of the heart, like more than we. So even sleeping under the pyramid throughout the night will be energized like a mobile phone how you're charging. So the entire body will be charged, in the morning. So I have a lot of energy throughout the day where I can do day-to-day works. So even my wife also started doing the meditation and the knee problems. It got reduced. Right? It's any kind of body pain or any pain, right? So when the cosmic energy enters into your body, start cleansing at the cellular level. Right? So it's very powerful. So all these benefits I got it through the meditations, especially under the pyramids. Right? I got it the hanging pyramid and on the 5 feet pyramid from Arun also. Right? So both are very helpful. Even I'm keeping the small pyramid under the water bottle, right? Or the water bottle. The taste of the water is completely changed. That's what we recently noticed. So you see definitely a lot of benefits with the pyramid.
Thank you, Srini. Actually, Srini has got more than 6 to 7. How many hanging pyramids you have, Srini, at home?
Yes,
7. In the ground floor, he has 3 at his workplace, 1 in the bedrooms, 2. So all his house is a powerhouse now. Great. Thank you. That's what I have to say. Yeah, we all know the power of pyramids. We just wanted to, we have benefited at a personal level, and it's time to take to the next level at a community level, at a society level, or at a bigger levels. Thank you.
Much, Pushpa. It was a wonderful presentation again. And thank you, Srini, for explaining and giving more details of your experiences. Friends, all these experiments, experiences, everything is available in PMC USA channel and atlpma.org website. So I repeat again, atlpma.org. Yes, thank you, friends.